So our channel just hit 10,000 subscribers and 1 million lifetime views. I started this channel a little over 3 years ago in January of 2019 and knew absolutely nothing about content creation. This is literally what the channel first looked like, and my first 2 videos were recorded on a phone that was propped up on top of a chair on top of a table in my college's library. It was actually this room right here where the channel started. To celebrate how far we've come, and because most of you probably haven't seen our earliest videos, I thought it would be cool to take a look back at clips from our videos to see just how much the channel's evolved over these last 3 years. The top left will show you what number the video clip is from out of our 110 videos we've released, and in the bottom left, we'll say something about the video. These videos are exactly as they appeared when we first posted them. The only change we've made is leveling the audio so my voice sounds the same loudness in all of the clips. Fair warning, they do start out a bit cringy, but I think that just makes it more impressive to see just how far we've come. So with that out of the way, let's see where this channel started. Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of Everything Science here on YouTube. This channel is dedicated to going over and explaining all of the recent news, developments, and breakthroughs you may have missed in the scientific community. So sit back and prepare for your daily dose of science. The probe, which originally launched from Cape Canaveral on January 19, 2006, arrived at the small hunk of rock nearly 4 billion miles away from Earth after its flyby of Pluto on July 14, 2015. A lot of these early videos were just reporting on science news. I originally made the channel modeling it after SciShow, until I later changed course to be more like half as interesting. If you like this content and are interested in seeing more, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on everything science. After our first 2 videos, I bought lights and a green screen, but I apparently didn't know how to color correct very well, which is why I'm definitely more orange in this video than I am in real life. This was back when I lived in California, trying to fit 4 lights, a green screen, and my camera and mic on top of a refrigerator in a 250 square foot room I shared with my roommate. A recent study published in Nature Medicine has found that a hormone released during exercise, irisin, may protect the brain against Alzheimer's and explain the positive effects exercise has on mental performance. Recently, scientists have engineered a shortcut to a photosynthetic glitch that could boost crop growth up to 40%. Most of us know that plants convert light from the sun into energy that they can use. You might have noticed that these first videos really weren't very good, but still, we did have a few people early on that would support us. I would even take screenshots of nice comments like these and put them in a folder to keep me going. Notice how many subscribers we had when I took these screenshots. I didn't go back and grab them just for this video. These are screenshots I took when the channel only had a few hundred subscribers. After our first 10 videos, I wasn't in love with my on-screen performances, and so I made probably the biggest change in this channel's history. I got off camera and started using visual clips instead. You probably recognize this as the style of videos we make today. My very first video off camera happened to also be the first time I used my closing line that's been featured in every video since. And remember, there's always more to learn. Carbon removal can come in many different forms. Some simple, some technologically advanced. So today, we're going to look at 6 of the biggest ways scientists are trying to pull greenhouse gases out of the atmosphere. Watching these clips, you may have noticed that we've always struggled to have good audio. A lot of times it's really hard if you're in an echoey room. And so that's meant lots of recording videos hiding under blankets.
Falling through the sky at 3,000 meters per second. An African elephant, 80 meters per second. And a human, 55. But the average house cat, weighing only about 8 pounds, comes in at only 26 meters per second. In 2015, it was estimated that there were about 500 wolves in the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. That means that after only a few years of hunting, they could be brought back to extinction.
Well, to all the haters, here are 13 everyday inventions we only have as a direct result of space exploration. If we detected an asteroid 20 years in advance, slowing it by only 1 mile an hour would be enough to divert it by more than 150,000 miles. But NASA didn't just come up with one plan to deflect an asteroid. They like to have a backup plan, and they like their backup plans to have backup plans. That's why they've come up with 5 asteroid deflection techniques. So you think the Earth is curved? Ha ha ha! I laugh at you, dear viewer. I'm gonna tell you what they've been hiding from you. Who's they? Them. Those scientists over at NASA have been feeding us images like these for years.
No wonder why they need so many graphic designers. They need someone to design these images. Now I know what you're thinking. What about all those images we have of people in space? Well, check this out. Bam! I'm orbiting the Earth. Oh no, I better put on my space helmet. Be sure to put on your anti-mind control helmet so the man can't get you. And let's jump in. On December 5th, 1965, the aircraft carrier USS Ticonderoga was traveling about 70 miles off the coast of Okinawa, Japan. During a training exercise, an A-4E Skyhawk loaded with a 1 megaton B-43 nuclear bomb rolled off the deck. The aircraft, pilot, and live bomb were lost in 16,000 feet of ocean, but no trace of the plane or the thermonuclear bomb it carried were ever found. You're stranded on an alien planet when your ship crash lands. You come across 3 beings that can help you repair your ship, but if you want their help, you'll have to refer to them by name. The one problem, they won't tell you what their names are. They tell you their names are Truth, Liar, and Random. Again, pretty strange names, but just go with it. The good news is you can ask them 3 yes or no questions to help figure out who's who. But you can only address each of your questions to a single god, not all of them at once. But you can ask the same god multiple questions. The Tonga explosion has been estimated to have a VEI of 5. VEI, or Volcanic Explosivity Index, is a scale for measuring the explosivity of an eruption, in the same way the Richter scale measures the severity of earthquakes. So there you have it, the road to 10,000 subscribers. Looking back at the last 3 years, it's really crazy to see how far this channel has come. Ever since I had to like my own videos, just kidding, I still do that, and didn't know how to remove those white boxes around images, to where we are today. Hopefully this channel's best days are still in front of us. Thank you for all your support, and I look forward to continuing the journey. In case you want to check out the full videos, all the clips you just saw, including some that are no longer public, are linked in the video description below. Need a hand picking what video to watch? How about starting off with one of these two? The video I thought was our most underrated about how the US lost 6 nuclear bombs, or if you're feeling up for it, see if you have what it takes to solve the world's hardest riddle. And as we've been saying for close to 3 years, remember, there is always more to learn.